Everybody, my name's Hannah and I'm the education specialist here at Rumpke. To start it off, plastic utensils. Unfortunately, we're not able to take these in our program. They usually have food residue on them and they're not an acceptable plastic, so you have to throw those away. Moving on to chip bags. Unfortunately, we're also not able to take these in our program. If your Kroger or your grocery store has a drop box, you're able to take those there, but they're not acceptable in our Rumpke bins. Moving on to glass bottles and aluminum cans. We are allowed to take these in our bin, so you can put these right in your recycle bin. Next up is plastic bottles. So your plastic water bottles and your plastic drink bottles, these are acceptable in our program and can be put right in your Rumpke bin. We just ask that you keep the lids on them when you're putting them in your bins. Moving on is the aluminum pans. These unfortunately are not acceptable in our program as well. They often have food residue and are unable to be completely clean. And the aluminum in these is a little bit different than the aluminum alloy in an aluminum can, so these have to be trashed as well. On the same note as that are the plastic, the paper, and the styrofoam one-time use serving plates. These are also not acceptable in our program. They typically have food residue and are not able to be put in your Rumpke bin, so these have to be trashed as well. Next are these plastic serving trays. These, again, cannot be recycled in your Rumpke bin, so you can try to give them another use before you throw them away. Moving on from that are these plastic trays that little sandwiches come on, or anything that you're bringing to a party you would get from a grocery store. These, again, are not acceptable in our program and will need to be trashed. Moving on from there are the cups. So your plastic, your paper, your styrofoam cups. While we are able to take the clear plastic cups in your Rumpke bin, we are unable to take the plastic colored party cups. So those will have to be put in your trash can. We are able to take paper cups right in your Rumpke bin, and we are unable to take the styrofoam cups. So we have to throw those away as well. Next we have cans, so anything that you're cooking, all of your cans can be put in your recycle bin as long as they're clean, so just give them a quick rinse before you put them in your bin. We're able to take tubs as well, so this is a sour cream tub, something that people put in a lot of their dips, or any of the dip tubs, we're able to take those. And then lastly are the paper towels and the napkins. These typically have food residue on them, so we ask that you throw these away in your trash can. We hope this cleared up some of the questions that you had about acceptable items. Follow along our social media for more recycling tips.